Hey everybody, this is Alejandro. If you have been following my channel for the last month, you've probably noticed that I haven't put up any new investigations, but instead I've been showing little clips and a teaser trailer from my new documentary, Haunted Lockdown, the 1885 Gonzales County Jail. And so today I wanted to talk a little bit about why I've been working on a documentary, what it's about, what it personally means to me, and also let y'all know about investigations that I'm lining up for those who've been wondering when there's going to be new paranormal investigations. But as far as Haunted Lockdown, it's the first ever documentary that I've made after 4 years of making videos of paranormal investigations just for YouTube. I wanted to really explore one of the places that I've investigated that has had the biggest impact on me as a paranormal investigator and as a human being. And that place for me is the Gonzales County Jail. One of my most viral videos took place at that jail. There was a investigation where an investigator seemed to be attacked by a ghost. And it was a very scary experience. And for many years, that has haunted me. In fact, I've been back to Gonzales County Jail multiple times, and each time I go there, something happens. I've captured disembodied voices, Mason EVPs, even had some empath moments at Gonzales County Jail. So for me, it was trying to get my head around basically a mystery that I've had as a paranormal investigator for now 3 years, and finally trying to get some closure. So the paranormal investigator who got attacked by a ghost, was it real? Was it part of his imagination? Well, I brought in a forensics professor, like CSI, knowing the science behind people getting attacked, and he got to look at the footage of the investigator being attacked. So this is, the chair of the board of forensics in the state of Texas, and I was really interested to find out whether he thought from the video footage, if it looked like maybe Jay was being actually attacked, how an attack would look to somebody, or if it looked like he was just, a figment of his imagination. Another experience we had there is with the clock tower. When the clock tower struck, all our equipment died. Brand new batteries on 3 cameras, and all the cameras died. And there was actually a curse on the clock. From a man who was hung in the jail. He said he was innocent. He said that he would curse the clock. So I met with the jeweler who works on the clock tower, who could tell me, is the tower really cursed? Why does the clock tower seem not to work? Because ever since that the prisoner put a curse on the clock, locals say the clock doesn't work. And so, for every bit of activity that we had, I tried to go to somebody in the town to find out if there was a logical explanation behind what I experienced. I interviewed Sandra Wolf, who grew up in the jail from ages 6 to 16. Her father was the sheriff. Her mother was a cook. In fact, her mom would cook the meals for the prisoners. One prisoner even broke out and turned himself back in on Sunday just so he could eat her meals. I interviewed Barbara Hand. She was part of the historical commission that came back in when the jail had been closed for 20, 30 years and reopened it as a museum and basically brought it back for rebels. Now, did Miss Hand have paranormal activity restoring the jail? Did Sandra witness paranormal activity living in the jail as a little girl? These are the kind of stories I wanted to bring together, and I brought back the paranormal investigators who have witnessed some of this amazing activity, including Jay, who was the victim of the ghost attack. It was his first time back in the jail, and it was the first time he, catching the emotional reaction to him to return to a place that had such a big impact on him. So I'm really proud of the story. There's been people who saw it at a screening. When it premiered, I premiered it in the town. Everything from that screening went to the Museum of the Jail. It was a fundraiser. 50 people attended. The jail now can buy stuff they needed for the museum. So I'm really glad it worked out. And I think people are really liking it. So if you're a Dead Explorer fan, you've been watching the videos, you've been wanting to see something longer from me, or you just want to see everything I got, or you saw that video where Jay got attacked in that jail, this is going to be a really entertaining documentary for you to watch. It's 50 minutes long. There's a link in the description box below, or you can go to deadexplorer.com Haunted Lockdown. And basically it's available for streaming or download. And I put it on a website called gumroad.com because they're a secured YouTube preferred website for this type of stuff. So if it's good for YouTube, I know they should be secure as far as, you know, keeping your contact info safe. If you want to order it and make a donation, you can. I made it at name your own price. So your price can be 0, your price can be 1, 2, 3, 10, whatever you want it to be. I wanted this to be something that anybody could watch, because I think this jail deserves attention. I think this is a jail that people should know about. It's a haunted location because it's one of the most haunted places I've been to. It hasn't been on TV. It's a hidden gem, and I think it's a place that paranormal investigators and fans will actually learn more about. And so I wanted this documentary to be available to everybody. So you can go to the links, download it, and name your own price. Just whatever you think is fair to watch it. All right, so moving on. What's coming next on Dead Explorer? Am I still doing investigations? Yes, I have actually returned to La Borde House. I did an investigation there. I'm going to Waverly in Kentucky, Waverly Hills Sanatorium this month. That's going to be epic. I'm going back to the USS Hornet in about 4 weeks for the Grey Ghost Paracon, where I will be doing a screening of Haunted Lockdown and also being taking place in the overnight investigation. So, you know, there'll hopefully be some video from that. And I'm also working on a couple sites that aren't 100% in concrete, but should also happen in the next few weeks. So go check out Haunted Lockdown. Come back to my channel because there's going to be videos coming up this in the next few weeks, over the next couple months, and you know, we'll have a lot of fun. So if you have any questions about the documentary or any places I'm going to, or any comments, put them in the description box below. I appreciate everybody's support, and again, thank you for being the greatest fans out there. I wouldn't be where I'm at now trying new things if it hadn't been the encouragement of people who have been subscribing and viewing my videos. And I say that sincerely from the bottom of my heart. So talk to you later, guys. Bye.